What's good, everybody? So today we're going to be reacting to this video. I got my Genshin loving friends who play Wuthering Waves. I have been trying to do the exact same thing. I have a couple of friends who have played Genshin Impact basically since day one, and I've been trying to slowly convince them to turn to Wuthering Waves. Now, I kind of failed in that endeavor because their ping was so ridiculous somehow, and they had mad latency issues when they first played, that they actually kind of quit. They quit in the first week because it was a bit of a pain in the ass for them to get into. But I'm going to try and get them back in for 2.0, but I want to see what Diamond Fire 21 here is cooked up for us with this. Okay, so let's take a peek. How has your friend played Wuthering Waves? Let's go to have a look. Subscribe! Yo, who wants to have sex?
My friend really likes Genshin Impact, and because Wuthering Wave and Genshin fans are at war, he will literally just not play Wuthering Waves. It's also kind of just because he's lazy. So I convinced him to download the game and bought him an account from a random Chinese site for $1.49, hoping that he would.
Wait, but you can buy accounts? Isn't that against TOS? Oh no, no one show Kuro this video. No one show Kuro this video, I swear to God, holy shit.
Develop an appreciation for both games without any unnecessary toxicity. Because gosh dang it, bro. People get way too heated over these games. This is like worse than presidential elections. Alright, basically, he's gonna rate each category on a scale of 1 to 5, comparing it directly to Genshin Impact. I'm personally a fan of this game, so I'm gonna try my best not to sway his opinion. And at the end of the video, he'll give his final thoughts and rate the game as a whole. There you are.
Wait, hold on. I have like one character that's level 40. It's like a yellow, like a legend. This one, starter character?
Yeah, that's starter character.
So we're siblings. And
But like, okay, right. I have a question. Does that mean that the bro has like joined in on someone else's account that they paid for, right? Haven't they like skipped a bunch of story? Haven't they skipped a bunch of story? To be honest, that might actually be for the best if it's the very beginning of the game. Because let's be real, 1.0, the first few acts were just like not it. They just were not it. So maybe it was a small blessing. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I knew you would always be the girl.
Oh, yeah, shut up. Shut up.
Alright, let's go exploring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use her.
Yap. Crazy.
What happened, bud? What happened? Oh, why are you backing away?
You killed them in like 2 hits. Okay.
Kill this one. Kill this one. Yeah, you got that.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Find
Those are
out
like
what
Pokemon.
overleveling
You can
is.
collect them. If you kill them, you can collect it. Here, I'll help you.
Why does he have a gun?
Yeah, you got that. You got
Oh
that.
wait, I can aim? Oh, I can actually like aim and shoot.
Hell yeah, you can.
So it's like Amber, like, you know, the trash.
That's what I think of it.
can.
It's like Amber. It's like Amber from Genshin Impact with her bow, and you could aim your bow like Amber. So it's like that, but gun. It's like Amber, but gun, cause she, yeah, fire.
Yo, hold on. There's another boss over here. You want to take a detour? What?
Forgot about that.
Oh my god. I just saw you come out the bush.
Happens.
No way. We can't fight it in co-op mode? Oh, we can.
He just almost killed me in
Travis?
one
Oh yeah,
shot.
there's dodging in this game. There's dodging. Look how I fight. I can dodge him. I can also counter him.
Can we point out bro has a level 60 rover? Can we just point that out? Bro has a level 60 rover. Crazy.
Shooting him from afar? There you go. There you go. You do 26
not
damage.
believe in
That
the
is
rover supremacy.
crazy.
That was so easy. He just like almost killed me. Now I get a rare
Yeah, I know.
Pokemon? That's it?
A rare
Just looking
Pokemon.
at you from far away is kind of funny.
Can you tell me what happened in 2001?
What did happen in 2001?
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Apple invented in
Okay.
2001?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm glad I played the fool because I was about to get canceled. You want a wish?
I'm dropping 8 wishes.
All right, I'll drop a wish.
Ooh.
I'm already down to 32 because I'm a gambler. I got a
Bro.
legendary. W.
What?
I got the freaking 8-year-old. I'm done.
Let's go! Wait, 8-year-old? Which 8-year-old?
Encore, pink hair,
No!
Uncle's adorable
That's what I'm
though.
going for right
Uncle's
now.
adorable.
light work. Should I go for the 5-star guy?
Yeah, that's what
Gion?
I'm going for. He's super
Alright,
good.
let's see if I can get him.
Hell yeah.
I got him first try! Oh my gosh, I got him first
Oh
try!
shit,
Yeah, you
okay.
got him.
I don't know, because I don't know, this game has 50-50s! This game might have 50-50s!
Yo, I got a 4-star.
Wait, I thought the dude, he doesn't know if it has 50-50s. Didn't the guy just say that he likes Wuwa at the beginning of the video? Has this guy played Wuthering Waves or not? Has this guy played?
Star Sword. Thank you, game. Thank you, actually.
No, I didn't get him. I'm
I
actually
had
so
like a
pressed about that.
credit card thingy, and it just gave me a 5-star for free.
Oh yeah, it does that. Which one did you pick, or did it just give you a random one?
Genshin.
She is
So I
super
got on
strong.
Genshin.
She's insanely strong.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
there's
nice
purple,
Genshin adds
purple.
would account.
Yo, I got a character. It's a 7-year-old.
Surprise! It's a child.
Oh.
Legendary.
Nah, it's purple.
Gotcha, didn't I?
Why does she have the voice of a 29-year-old? That's actually just creepy. Whoa, hold on. This character is mad cool. Calitrio. Yo.
Calitrio. Okay, so is it clear that Blood hasn't played Wuwa before? I'm very confused. He said at the beginning he likes Wuwa, but then he can't pronounce Calcaro. Or know if there's 50-50s. I'm very confused. Like, he's pulling on a Gion banner. Is that the very beginning banner? Like, is this footage from, like, the launch of the game? Or is this footage from, like, the rerun banner? Where are we at? Where are we at? Calcaro? Yeah, Kakaluo. Not a lot, no. I love Calibro. Are they both playing for the first time? He said that he liked Wuwa. He said that he liked Wuwa at the beginning, so he wasn't going to try and sway him. So, I don't know what's going on, man. Sephiroth got power cracked by Modefi? Sephiroth? How does Sephiroth get powered by Modefi, bro? It's the rerun? No rerun? Okay.
Bro, this character's sick. Oh yeah, did I mention there's switching attacks in this game?
Huh?
Yeah, if you attack and then you switch to another character and then attack, you can like do switching attacks.
What are these dice things? I can put 5 dice thingies in to get
Dice?
substats.
Yeah,
Dice?
the
I'm sorry. Okay, so the beginning of the video was recorded after they recorded the video content. Okay, got it. Understood.
it's like crit rate, energy regen, HP.
Warning. Oh boy.
You got that. Go. Use your ult. Holy watch out.
Oh, not the Inferno
Watch
Rider.
out, watch out.
Oh,
I'll use
no,
mine,
not the
I'll use
child.
Yeah, just...
My
No.
bad. I didn't mean to do that much damage.
Whoopsie, I killed him.
Okay, I feel like I'm talking for everyone when I say this. Genshin's gacha is just terrible compared to Wuthering Waves. I got a really funny comment on my last video and it described this inverse relationship perfectly. When you drop Genshin, it's like you let go of that one girl who hurt you, but you wish her the best and actually are happy to see that she's doing better, though you still have a bitter history or are just done. In fact, you wish that she gets better or does better, while Wuthering Waves is the one for you that treated you right and makes you feel better when you chill. And honestly, I agree. It's crazy how generous Wuthering Waves is with his wishes, giving out.
It is. So, especially at the very beginning of the game, the amount of wishes they gave us was insane. Now, here's the thing. If they didn't give out that amount of wishes, would they have kept the number of players that come back regularly that they do now? This is the question. Would they have managed to retain the audience that they have, or would it have fell off even further? I feel like the amount of generosity was partially because Kuro in general is just quite generous with their rewards, but also there definitely was a bit of like pressure to like give out extra because the launch of this game was ass. Anyone who says it wasn't is lying. The launch of this game was not smooth at all. They had a bunch of missed opportunities and things that went wrong. So I do feel like part of it was also kind of necessary for them, but it's great. Either way, it's great for the player, right? Either way, it's great for the consumers who first played the game. It's a really good thing, right? It's a really good thing. Now, what's the best bit when it comes to the gacha in Wuthering Waves? It's the weapon banners. It's the weapon banners. Why? Because they're 100% guaranteed. Yep. It's only recently that Genshin stopped doing what, like, you got a 1 in 3 chance. You got a 1 in 3 chance first try of getting the weapon you wanted, which was nuts, by the way. That was still crazy. Now I think it's a 50-50 or whatever, but like having to pull for 2. I remember when Nouvellette came out for the first time, right? I got him. I got his C1 because I'm a massive simp for the Water Dragon boy. I was like, oh, I'll grab his weapon too. I'll grab his weapon. I had to go through 2 Staff of Homers to get his weapon. So I ended up with his weapon and 2 Staff of Homers. I spent like £100 on that weapon. That was crazy. That was not cool. That was not cool. And that was like a year ago. that was a year ago, okay? So, you know, it could, I'm glad they're fixing it a bit more now, but holy shit. Kuro's so generous with their weapon banners. Giving them out, guaranteed, is great. Is great. You can buy 2 copy after you get limited 5-star from shop. Well, there we go.
5 stars, in which is like they actually care about the experiences of their players.
I agree.
Now, I tried to get my friend to rate the gacha. I feel like he might have been a little upset because he missed his 50-50. And this is what he said. Finally, how good was the gacha? I feel like I already know the answers to this, but because Genshin's gacha is terrible.
I don't want to answer that.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I know a boss you really like. Do you see where it says Winding Axis Fire? It's like...
This is why... I've come to understand this. This is why people re-roll on accounts, right? When you play a gacha for the first time, if you don't get that limited 5-star that you want first, people be like, oh, sack it off. You just don't have an enjoyable experience playing the game anymore. And that's why people re-roll. Because they want to be able to have a character they know they will have fun with. That they know will be good immediately when you play. And I understand that. I kind of never used to get it. I've never re-rolled an account ever. I've always just dealt the hands I've been with. But I understand for a lot of people, first impressions matter, especially in a gacha game. You lose out on your 50-50. It's kind of like, oh, damn it. I lost out now. I gotta wait like a month almost? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I can understand why people will re-roll just so that they can feel good or have a good time initially when they play the game. So the downside of buying an account is that, you know, you can't really go through all that reroll process the whole time. You know, you've got to, like, keep making new accounts at that point. So, it is what it is. You just try and get the 5-star support. DPS will get power cut way too quick. Sure, but the thing is, with most people, having the strong DPS out the gate means you can have a really fun first impression with the game that you're playing. And it's better retention for those people. It's better retention. That's why in a lot of gachas now, you can either select what 5-star you want, so you have a better time playing, so there's better retention for the game, or you can infinitely reroll on some gachas, right? To get the 5-star that you want, so that you can feel happy in progressing in the game. You'll feel like shit if you have to play fucking a character. If you got Verena, right, and you didn't like her, and then you were forced to always play her, it would be a bad player experience initially, right? You'd be like, ah, shit. I could have had this, but I don't. And you're more likely to drop it. So that's why people reroll. And that's why a bad gacha experience initially can really put people off. But there we go.
Like, close to the end of the map, there's a place in that area called the Court of Savante Ruins.
Mech Abomination? I already have one of these things.
Yeah, but like, what rarity is it?
Rare. I keep getting rares.
Exactly. We're gonna go get an epic. Okay, holy crap. This game's graphics is actually insane. What the heck? Look at that ground, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm not even glazing. That just looks beautiful.
Oh my god, I'm dying. All of this
Imagine
from
being
opening
upset about
Discord.
getting Verena at 1.0. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, a character that kind of sucks ass that you don't want to play as like a main character. That's kind of what I mean. What are you watching? I got my Genshin loving friends play Wuthering Waves.
Why can't I run 10 apps at the same time?
That's what I asked myself as well.
Ow.
Use her ult. I'm gonna go combo. Watch out, he does a lot of damage. Quick, use your ult.
Which one?
Encore.
If it even hits. This is weak.
There you go. You're doing damage. Look how much damage you're doing. Look how much damage you're doing.
Leave it to me.
You killed him. Dang, I got a rare.
Wait, you took his soul?
Yeah.
I didn't even see a soul.
That's an L. Alright, I need to talk about the graphics of this game. Because in the last video I made on Genshin Impact, I said that Genshin's graphics were better than Wuthering Waves, and got about 190 comments saying the exact same thing. Wuthering Waves has objectively better graphics than Genshin. It might just be the art style you prefer. And this was a...
This is what I kind of agree with, okay? When you're comparing graphics to Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves is more detailed. It feels more mature to me. It has more complexity. Absolutely. But Genshin, especially in newer areas, it's definitely the style. It is 1,000,000% the art style, which makes it unique. And also, it keeps it from feeling too dated, right? Genshin's like 5 years old, but like the art style of Genshin keeps it from feeling dated. It still feels like a really like nice game visually to play, in my opinion. Y'all could disagree with me, but I think Genshin doesn't feel old to look at by any means. That's largely due to the art style being a bit more simplistic, a bit more vibrant, and a bit more contrasty, which really helps. It really helps. Some people say it looks more childlike. I might be able to agree with that, but I quite like the art style of Genshin and the environment and the surroundings, and I think it works well, and it will do really good for its longevity. Wuthering Waves is way more detailed, way more gritty, and it feels a bit more, not realistic, but it's more on that side of the spectrum. Do you know what I mean? Of things. What old looks in Genshin is UI to me? Yeah, the UI in Genshin is old. I 100% agree with that. The UI does feel dated, but the graphics in the world itself don't particularly dated. I still really like how a lot of Genshin looks, especially like places like Fontaine, the underwater sections, even some parts in that land are very, very, very pretty. Very pretty. The big main downsides now to me are the character models, right? For example, Chaska, the new Genshin character right now, looks like straight ass. Straight ass. But all the Wuwa character models are really, really good. Like, it's night and day. It's night and day between them, right? And it is what it is. It is what it is, you know?
The nicest comment I could find. But the fact is that I said something that Wuthering Wave fans just couldn't handle, and they openly told me so. Despite this, I completely agree that Wuthering Wave's graphics are amazing and are way better than Genshin Impact's. I mean, look at the rain on the ground and the reflections. It just honestly...
The physics... The lighting, the shaders are definitely more complex in Wuwa. But like it's like people think, oh, if a game has like insane ray tracing, it's gotta have better graphics than this other game that's supposed to be like a 2D pixel fucking retro game. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't mean the graphics are like better, it just means you just like how it's presented more, right? Like you could say that the physics, the effects are more detailed and complex, but better graphics is crazy. It's like how, for example, a lot of shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield, for a long time, better graphics just meant more realistic, and somehow realism was better. But that's not always true, and we know that now, that realism doesn't always mean better graphics, like literally. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. More complex, sure.
Looks not even comparable. However, the first few times I played the game during 1.0 and 1.1, the game had a lot of optimization issues, which didn't allow the game to run at full capacity.
It was so bad, I could not play the game. I could not play the game for 1 week. Oh, it was so bad. I was so pissed off. I couldn't play it. I had the worst internet I've ever had. Oh my god, it was awful. It made me so sad. It made me so... I missed out on the week 1. Oh my god. I couldn't run the game properly. It wouldn't install properly. I had to reinstall it 10 times. Oh my god, it was bad.
The graphics were nowhere near to what they are today. This is a picture of my gameplay at the highest settings I could run, compared to another person running it with Nvidia's shaders.
Very nice.
It's really not even close. During these versions, a lot of people were experiencing lag issues and bad graphics. I also heard accounts of people's experience worsening when the patches for 1.1 came out. But most people who ran the game perfectly decided to be arrogant and stuck up to the game because it was supposed to be a quote-unquote Genshin killer, ignoring its faults and crashing out whenever anyone mentioned anything bad about their beloved game. Meanwhile, many players were left with a crappy experience, and some were not even able to run the game.
Me, I wasn't able to. Also, there is absolutely a side to the Wuthering Waves community that is very, very toxic positivity-esque. All the things that they say they hate that Hoyo shills or like the Genshin people do, a lot of the toxic Wuwa community do too. And to ignore that is insane because they absolutely exist. I've had to deal with them. I've had to deal with them for months. Despite me liking the game, anytime I have a criticism that I say publicly, I'm labeled as a hater. Oh, you hate the game. Oh, you're miserable. Just quit the game then. You hated this one small thing? Quit the game. We don't need you. You suck. Your ass. This is cringe. You're a bitch. Like, it's insane. It's genuinely insane, and it's like I said before, it's like a lot of Wuthering Waves people that are really sensitive like that have like a trauma response from the Genshin Impact days. It's almost like they have a trauma response from Genshin people like shitting on them in some way, that immediately they have to lash out and be like, oh no, actually it's really good, you're a bitch. Like, it really feels like a trauma response. It's crazy. That's how I describe it anyway.
Fast forward to 1.3 and the newly released 1.4, all the problems are fixed and it runs perfectly fine. My game even looked better at the exact same settings than it did in 1.1, leading me and many others to believe that it was an optimization issue. But it honestly could have been a number of things. The first iterations of games tend to be laggy and have issues. Almost all games have flaws in their initial releases, so I don't blame Kuro for anything. It's the Wuthering Wave glazers who can't see past their own perfect playing experience and expect everyone else's experience to be the same. Those are the people that I can't understand because they're being arrogant to reality out of spite for their hate for Genshin. Originally, I thought my experience was bad because my PC wasn't good enough to run the game, as I was told by so many people in the comment section. I know many people were running older Intel processors paired with 1660s or older GPUs, and they were running the game perfectly fine, while others with 3080s or 4070s couldn't even run the lowest settings. This video was filmed in 1.3, right before the release of 1.4. My friend also had some opinions on the graphics, and this is what he said.
Just in general, the overall looks or graphics of it looked a lot cleaner, it looked a lot smoother, it just looked a lot more realistic than Genshin did. Genshin is kind of cartoony-ish looking, at least to me it was cartoonish.
Not surprisingly, he gave the graphics a 5 out of 5, which is what I would give it to.
Said I got
really
a legendary, and then the first thing that pops up is a sword. I got scared. It's just a 3-star. We're good. No!
What did you get?
I lost the 50-50 to...
Worst side of Genshin Impact is its ignorance for quality of life. I agree. You know what? I agree with this. It is, give me loadouts in artifacts, please. They made the best quality of life change that they made was that you can, like, do your dailies by just playing the game. That's really good when, like, through the new patches. Kind of redundant once you've done all the story, to be honest, because you don't really go back and do it. But, like, that was a decent quality of life change that you could just play the game and get a whatever. That was loud. I'm sorry. I don't know how to change it. My bad. Sorry.
An encore.
Hey, at least you have a T2 encore now. Just walk past these guys. Do you see that bear?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the highest level you've seen so far?
Like 45, I think.
Get close to the bear.
Oh god.
Oh wait, I might be able to do enough
None
damage to
shall
it.
whisper.
It's not that bad, actually. We might be strong enough to beat it now. I took 2 hits. I've never been able to take 2 hits
Just
before.
dodge counter, bro.
Oh, I died.
Just dodge counter. It's easy. It's easy.
Oh
bud.
my gosh, I did just the craziest combo, bro.
Oh god.
Sounds.
No, no. I'm running as fast as I can.
Hurry.
One with the sound.
These are fun.
Got him.
Oh my god.
I remember
You know
when
it's legendary?
Connor,
It's just automatically
I
legendary.
multiplayed with
Yeah, no.
Connor,
Is
and
there
he
a
took me
cliff
around a bunch of
nearby?
them.
Bro, don't.
I got
There's no
a
way.
rare.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
This
Come with
gun
me.
is just too
Come with me.
strong.
I say we go to the base of the monkey tree. We're gonna go free all the monkeys. Bro, there's a monkey battle going on. Come on, come on. I got my bets on white for no reason. White's gonna win. White's gonna win. No! No!
Oh no!
Sounds.
Immediate death. Holy crap.
White won.
I don't think white won.
You ready? I don't think you're ready. Dang, you're doing mad damage.
I need my ult. I'd probably kill it faster.
Look at you go.
Oh, hold on,
Yo!
I have my ult.
Yo, he's cooking. He's cooking. Oh my gosh, you're soloing,
shit.
bro. Let's go. I feel like the best way you can learn about the combat in this game is fighting the red bear. Number 1, because it's challenging. Number 2, because it forces you to learn how to dodge, counter,
Sure.
parry attacks, and sometimes run away. In
Sure.
order to deal any significant damage, you have to learn most of these
Bye,
things.
Shambles.
Despite this,
Have fun.
I feel like I did a terrible job at actually explaining any of those things to my friend. Because when I asked him to rate the combat, he said this.
The red bear. That was just an interesting experience. I think it's just
You
very...
can't counter the bear though. I'm pretty sure you can, right? I'm pretty sure you can. Or am I crazy?
similar to Genshin, same mechanics.
I've done
I mean, I
that.
do think that the way that you can have both characters on screen at the same time, like doing a combo attack or whatever, I think that is very helpful.
Now I know most people will take this out of context and say, oh, he's saying Genshin's combat is better or that they're equal. But what he really means is that the game shares similarities in combat because they're both open world. And to fight enemies, you have to travel to them and attack in the same way you would in Genshin Impact. The reason why he says that Genshin shares the same combat mechanics is because he didn't get to experience the switching attacks in co-op and had such weak builds that he could literally not get close enough to a boss in order to attempt a counterattack or a parry. He did though enjoy the combat animations as well as
how do you I don't know. I feel the combat in Genshin and War is just so different, right? It's just so different. I've always said that Genshin is basically... Listen, the combat isn't bad, right? But I wouldn't call it combat. It is just a rotation simulator, right? It's a... Nihida, I'll Kuki, get your Kuki out, get some whatever going. I'll hate them, use his like skills. Like it is just like rotation sim. Or like you play Novelette, right? Farida, use her skill. Use her skill. Then you use her ult, get Novelette to use his skill. Water cannon. Then you use Baiji, whatever his name is, the snake man, to heal, to get extra buffs. Go again. That's it. It's rotation sim. There isn't much dodging. You don't really have to dodge. There isn't much nuance to it. There isn't little things that you can change to make your rotations better, really. It's just like rinse and repeat. You know, it's a bit of a Q, bit of an E, and that's it. You don't really have to dodge. But there's way more intricate mechanics in Wuthering Waves that make it far more interesting. There is a heavy, you know, precedent on dodging and countering and actually playing it right and timing, right? Timing's important. Timing is not important in Genshin whatsoever. It's all about the reactions, right? In Wuwa, it's all about the timing as well. Because if you counter correctly, you could do more damage, right? If you parry, you could do more damage. You could stun easier, right? It's, you know, it is what it is. So, they're both different. The combat systems are very, very different. I much prefer Wu's over Genshin, but I don't find Genshin's bad. I know people want me to say, oh no, Genshin has really bad combat. I don't think it's bad at all. It's just not as complex and intricate, which is okay. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes I like to turn my brain off and just play the washing machine team, which is Novelette. And just, that's it. Why? Because I just like the look of the characters. That's it. For Genshin, I just like the look of the characters sometimes, and I will enjoy playing the game every, like, new couple of patches. I'll, like, binge them. I'll enjoy them for, like, a month, and then I'll leave it for a year. I'll leave it for a year. You know what I mean? That's what will happen. I'll have fun for a bit, fuck them off, and then I'll come back in a year's time. And that's what I do. That's what I do. Is it okay to show you S rank 1? Guys, listen. Guys, I'm in the middle of something here. I'm in the middle of something, brother. It gets boring when you face HP SpongeBob's and Abyss. Yeah, it's just how many more rotations do I have to do? It's like, how many more rotations do I have to do before I can kill a boss? But it is what it is. But sometimes, a couple of months of the year, a couple of weeks of the year, I like play Genshin just to see my favorite characters do their silly little rotations, see the world, do the story, and that's it. I won't care about Endgame anymore. That's all I'll do. That's all I'll do.
The better jumping, grappling, and combos you can do. In the end, he would ultimately have to play the game by himself a little more to be able to fully give an actual rating of the combat. But for now, he gave it a 5 out of 5. This is the last category he...
Okay, I don't trust the dude's opinion if he wasn't able to really get into the combat and he gives it a 5 out of 5. That's like doing like, like, how? How? If you truly don't go into the combat, how are you able to rate it a 5? Huh? 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 Huh?
rated on, and as a whole he would give the game 2 pickles out of 1 Dallas Cowboys, which is basically a 5 out of 5, or so he says. That means we've completed our objective. Unfortunately, I don't think that I'm personally going to be playing the game anymore because of 2 reasons. Wow. First, its community has very much driven me away from the game because of their toxicity towards Genshin and people who just say something slightly negative about their game. And
that is a big problem. That is a big problem. I'll be real. When I did a video that I made a few criticisms about the game of things that I didn't personally like, I was, bro, I still get it to this day. I still get it to this day. People hated on that video so much. Sometimes I'll reply to something that Wuthering Waves does on Twitter, and a bitch will reply going, "Oh, you're just gonna hate it anyway because you're miserable about woo-woo. You should quit." I'm like, holy shit. All I said was one small thing that I didn't like. I still play the game every day now. What is this? And it really drives people out. And I think it is trauma response from Genshin days. It is what it is. You know, but I'm not saying Genshin community is any better. No, I'm not. I'm just saying the woo community is not innocent in that practice either.
I know full well that not every player is like this, but most of the people that I've interacted with were, and it's kind of annoying. But that being said, the game is still amazing, and I love playing it for as long as I did. The second reason is because I personally don't like fan service at all. And I'm not gonna lie, it's getting pretty freaky. So I'm just...
I mean, okay, you're playing a gacha game. You're playing a gacha game, right? Like, they're made to sell characters. let's not be oblivious to the fact that you're playing a gacha game. They are made to play, you know, what do you expect is what I'm gonna say, you know what I mean?
I'm just gonna wait till something else releases so I can actually get invested in a game like this. And again, this is just personal preference, and I mean no hate to anyone who plays the game. I have seen Mugen Train on the horizon, and I'm kind of excited to see what they're gonna do. Hopefully that game is the one I'll fall in love with. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my rants, and consider watching the video where I got in this mess in the first place. It's up on the screen right now. And yeah, that's all I have. I love you. Bye.
So this was a really
Like doing a
well
combo
put together video. This video was very well edited. I'm not really sure what the conclusion of this video is. I don't really think there is much of a conclusion to this. Bro got his friend for a couple of hours to play Woowa, gave their thoughts, and that's really it. And ended it by saying, yeah, I'm not gonna play it because the Woowa community was toxic to me. Honestly, you could still play a game, and you don't have to, like, talk about it. You can still play a game without people know you play a game. Do you know? Actually, that's a really bad take. Wait, I don't mean to say it like that. That's a really bad take. What am I trying to say? Let me think about this for a minute. I'm gathering my thoughts. You shouldn't let what a community thinks dictate your enjoyment of a game, right? It can feel really disheartening. It can feel very disheartening. But the best retort is a good answer or a good response to what people, like potential critics, have to say. If people are talking mad shit about you, the best response is a good response, right? And I think that's the really what I have to say about that. You know, proving that, like, actually, you know, I made some criticisms about this game, I stand by them, and this is why, and putting forward a reasoning that has logic behind it and examples you can pull up. People respect it far more. Do you know what I mean? Not engaging with the community is peace. Gomen Amenai worth. Yeah. Like a friend once said, she won't watch anime because community is a toxic. Yeah. I really don't care about the community. It depends, especially when you're a content creator looking to make content. It's really disheartening. Like, maybe the dude just doesn't want to make content about Wuthering Waves, but I shouldn't let him stop enjoying the game if he actually liked having fun. It seemed like he did. He even said at the beginning he liked Woowa, but if he doesn't want to play it because of the community, that's sad. That's really sad, you know? Like, the community isn't watching you while you play, unless you're streaming, right? You know what I mean? You can play in peace. But, you know, I don't think you should be disheartened from ever making videos about it, from putting out your criticisms or critiques. It's fine. I think gacha people are a little sensitive in general to any kind of criticism for any game. It is what it is, you know what I mean? It's one of those unfortunate things, but a very well edited video, my dude. You should make more videos. You should. Some notes on the video. I feel like the video seemed biased towards Genshin because I only talked about Woowa. Should have also mentioned that Genshin's community is also just as bad. I just personally haven't had problems with them here on YouTube, but that's not to discredit of them, their toxicity, because they most likely started it. I should have elaborated on leaving Woowa. I'm just not gonna play it on the channel anymore because I'd rather stay away from toxicity and not cause more drama. I'm a content creator, so I have to be somewhat involved with the community, at least on YouTube. So it's kind of hard to make content on it when it's just going to be chaos in the comments about a single opinion, and then the rest of the video is just completely ignored. However, I 1,000,000% understand how that feels. I've had that happen to me twice now. I've had that happen to me twice, and it sucks. But you know what? You keep making your opinions, and the people who agree will agree with you, and they will stick harder with you more than the people who will disagree. Right? The people who disagree will disagree. It is what it is. But the people who agree with you and can side with you, they are more likely to stick by you because you were brave enough to say the unpopular opinion, which I respect. However, offline, I will probably still play the game because I want to go through Encore storyline and maybe check out 2.0. But because of the fan service, I may not stay. It's a gacha game. All gacha games have fan service. Whether you like it or not, it's just why you play gachas if you don't like fan service. I don't know. You know, it is what it is. I'll just completely skip storylines, but I've been hearing Kuro is gonna chill on it, so I'm gonna wait and see what they do. Thanks for watching, subscribe. We're so close to 1,000. That's cool. That's fine. Interesting that you only complain about Wu's community while Genshin players have been hating on Kuro and its players even before the game released. Just saying, maybe you attract comments from the worst part of the community due to how biased could be in your videos. I don't like these kinds of comments. I don't. I hate these kinds of comments. It's like you're not allowed to a lot of the Wuthering Waves community that are like this person. You're not allowed to critique the Wooer community unless you also critique the Genshin community. I don't like the fact that you critique the Wooer community because Genshin's also really bad, and you should speak badly about them too, actually. They're also bad. Talk bad about them too. It's like you can't talk about one thing without talking about the other. I hate that so much. I really hate it. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. You complained about Wooer. Well, you should complain about Genshin's Endgame too. Holy shit. We could talk about a subject in a vacuum as well. A very well edited video, my dude. You should make more videos. You should. Go subscribe to Diamondfire 21. Really well edited video. Put together nicely. That's really it. So I appreciate y'all. Remember to go subscribe. And remember to subscribe to this channel where I post videos every single day. And I stream over on twitch.tv Cabinetz 2 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. GMT, alright? I appreciate y'all. Come and say hi. Come to hang out. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.